So the weather's getting nicer, and the neighborhood we live in, it seems like about 3 times a week we get a knock at the door from a solicitor. And you know, we have a 4.5-year-old. Sometimes her toys are out there and so forth. Nothing has ever happened.
Right.
But what if?
That's kind of tricky because they are really not an invitee. You know, they're kind of coming. Now, if you had asked somebody to bring you your laundry or whatever it is, then that you would have a problem. But if they are coming soliciting, then the level really is going to rise more to even greater than willful and wanton. It's really going to have to be something that's a pretty outrageous hazard to recover. Now, if you know that they're coming, even if they're not invited, then you still have to take action as well. So it's a little tricky, but the general rule of thumb is, you know, if you know that there's a hazard, you got to make sure that it's either safe or the person knows. That's just a rule to go by.
And some of the neighborhoods through their homeowners associations have posted notices, no solicitation. In that event, those people are actually trespassers.
Right.
Because they're not invited there. They're given notice that they're not to solicit, come on your property and knock on the door. And in that circumstance, they're trespassers, and so you have very little responsibility toward them then.
What you would have, you have responsibility. What's the term, Vic, where you have the booby traps?
Yeah.
You know, you have that.
Man traps.
Man traps, thank you. And that's the same thing if a criminal breaks in and you have a shotgun that's on a rope that shoots off if you open the door, and you're still held liable. But other than that,
a trespasser.
Trespasser.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're pretty safe as far as hazards go with somebody who's not an invitee or licensee.